The TEAS reading and English sections make up nearly half your composite score, and most students underestimate them. Let's fix that. The TEAS has 4 sections, but reading and English together account for roughly 50% of your composite score, so they deserve serious attention. The reading section is the longest section on the entire TEAS exam, 45 questions in 55 minutes, giving you about 1 minute and 13 seconds per question. Of those 45 questions, 39 are scored and 6 are unscored pre-test items. Reading alone accounts for approximately 31% of your composite TEAS score, making it the single largest section by weight. It covers 3 content areas: key ideas and details at 38% of the section, which tests main idea, supporting details, summarizing, and drawing conclusions; craft and structure at 24%, which covers author's purpose, tone, point of view, and text structure; and integration of knowledge and ideas at 38%, testing evidence evaluation, argument analysis, comparing texts, and interpreting graphics. The English and language usage section is the shortest on the TEAS, exactly 37 questions in 37 minutes, which means 1 minute per question with 0 room for wasted time. Of those 37 questions, 33 are scored and 4 are unscored. English accounts for about 19% of your composite score. It breaks down into conventions of standard English at 36%, which covers grammar, punctuation, spelling, and sentence structure; knowledge of language at 33%, testing clarity, conciseness, and tone; and using language and vocabulary in context at 31%, covering context clues, word parts like prefixes and suffixes, and word meaning. Most nursing programs require a minimum composite score of 60 to 70%, and some set minimum section scores too. Let's dive into the strategies that actually boost your reading score. For main idea questions, the most common question type, use the PIRR method. Preview by reading the first sentence of each paragraph. Identify what topic keeps appearing. Read the full passage with that idea in mind, then reconfirm with the last paragraph. Act as we annotate as you read. Underline the main idea of each paragraph, circle key terms, and note each paragraph's purpose in the margin. For supporting detail questions that ask according to the passage, remember the answer is always directly stated in the text. Read the question first, identify the keyword, then scan the passage for that keyword or synonym. For inference questions, apply the evidence test. For each answer choice, ask yourself, can I point to specific text that supports this? If you can't, eliminate it. For craft and structure, know the 4 author purposes: inform, persuade, explain, and entertain. Watch for opinion signal words like should, must, best, and worst. Identify the text structure by looking for signal words. Chronological uses first, then, next. Compare and contrast uses however and on the other hand. Cause and effect uses because and therefore. Problem and solution uses the issue and one approach. For graphics questions, always read the title, axis labels, and legend before looking at the data. These questions are usually the fastest to answer. So tackle them early if your testing platform allows it. Now for the English section, where time pressure is most intense at exactly 1 minute per question. Subject-verb agreement is the #1 most tested grammar concept. Watch for tricky cases like words between the subject and verb. The list of medications is on the counter, not are. Each and every are always singular. For comma rules, remember 4 key uses: before fanboys in compound sentences, after introductory phrases, in a series with the Oxford comma, and around non-essential information. Know the commonly confused words cold, affect as a verb versus affect as a noun, then for comparison versus then for time, there for possession versus there for place versus there for they are, and it's for possession versus it's for it is. For sentence structure, identify fragments which are missing a subject or verb, run-ons which smash 2 sentences together without punctuation, and comma splices which incorrectly join 2 sentences with just a comma. For vocabulary questions, context clues are your best friend. Look for definition clues, synonym clues, antonym clues, and example clues in the surrounding text. And learn medical prefixes and suffixes because they're tested on both the English and science sections. Hyper means above or excessive. Hypo means below or deficient. The suffix itis means inflammation, Ectomy means surgical removal, and ology means the study of. For time management, on the reading section, read the question first for detail questions, but read the passage first for main idea and inference questions. On English, trust your ear. If an answer sounds wrong, it probably is. And if you're unsure after 45 seconds, mark the question and move on. Ready to ace the TEAS reading and English sections? Visit openexamprep.com for free TEAS practice questions covering all 4 sections. Our AI tutor explains every answer, completely free.